Hey guys, Eli with Beyond the Lawn here, and today we're hooking up a strobe light. Alright, so I'm going to put this guy up here and I'm going to show you what we got to put this in. So there's the other plug, this guy, that's how that goes together. Alright, so I'm going to cut all three of these wires. And this tool is pretty nifty. You just put the wire right there and it'll grab it and it'll strip it there. Also a cutter and I'll crimp it. Phillips. So right behind here is that light. I'm going to take that plate off. I'm going to run my wire. In and down there. It's going to come out here. And I'm just going to tuck it under here. I don't need to take this whole thing off. I'm just going to tuck it under here real good. Tuck it all the way down. And then I'm just going to run the floorboard all the way, still tucking it in between here. Go into the front here. Still, same thing. Just going to be running it all the way down here. I'm going to come out about right here, zip tie it to a couple other wires that are up there. And then about right here is where I'm going to make my transition back to this wire. Sorry, I wasn't very clear. I'm also going to cut this right here, and I'm going to be running this 14 gauge wire all the way down. So I'm not actually, because this is not long enough. This is not long enough, and I want that up where I can control it, because I do have a plug here, but I want to have it up here where I can control it. There's our salt box, our salt box control. That's all hooked up. So that's where this is where I'm going to reconnect that wire from the wires that are new that I'm going to be running from the front all the way to basically that light, and that way I can control it right there. So here we go. Alright, so where I want to place this guy, I want to place it all the way, probably somewhere about right there. I want to put it, so you can see where I put our last one. It's kind of, well, that one's a lot wider. About right there where the middle of the door is. I think I want to, we do have that salt box on this one, so I'll probably bring it back just a little bit. I am going to, whenever I get done wiring all this, I'm just going to dry off all this water. You can kind of see it. I don't want that underneath the magnets in between the top of the cab here and the magnets. I don't want rust to be created on top of it. It looks like, all right, I'll have to spin this around. Okay, yeah. So that wire is going to come straight back, and then I'm going to take out this, pop this out, and I'm about to reconnect these wires. I'm going to strip these and put some new ones on, or extend those wires. This guy should just pop. There you go. Alright, sweet. Yep, I'm gonna fish this down. And this is the that's foam. That's the on a headboard, whatever you call it. So I'm just gonna feed those wires right down here, and I'll be able to pick them up right underneath the this where it comes together. I'm going to have to extend these wires a little bit more, or expose them. So I'm going to cut this on my little stripper there. There we go. So this black piece that I just cut kind of just helps protect these wires. So I'm going to get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. It's pretty cool. Stick that in there, whatever length. This guy grabs it, I'll strip it just like that. Pretty cool. And just give them a little twist, just to make sure that they don't fray out whenever we do the next step. Alright. Put that guy. Let's crimp it. Always give it a little tug just to make sure that it's on there. These are butt connectors, waterproof, so I'm about to get our torch out and shrink wrap them. Shrink wrap, I don't even know if that's exactly what it's called, but okay, cool. All those are done. Let's grab this. A little windy, so there it is. I'm just going to do them one at a time. There's the red one. Let's do the black one here. Alright, black one's done. Let's get this yellow one. Yeah, I believe these are 16 gauge, these blue ones, the butt connectors. I really should be using the pink ones. I should really be using the pink ones because those are more for between 12 and 16. These are like 16 to like 20, or no, 16 to, I forget what gauge. But all right, so now I'm gonna get our spool here. All right, so what I'm having to do, I had to get the screw gun here and drill a hole straight down. So this was too much of a curve to go all the way under and then come back over here where the seam is inside the cab. So I'm fishing these down. I'm using 2 black wires and 1 red wire, and I will show you how I'm going to basically whenever I am hooking up, well, obviously black's going to be for black buttis, but when I hook up for the yellow one, I'm just going to yank on the wire and see which one is the yellow wire. I mean, you can do what you want, but I would get a different color, so that way you don't have to do what I do. I'm just using what I have here at the shop. So I want to feed that down, and then we'll be in the cab. All right, so getting them all pulled from above, pulling them, and just keep putting them here in the cab. Now I'm going to run them just like that, all the way down, just tucking it in between here, under there, going all the way to the, I know I already said this, but I'm just showing you guys because now we're at that step, going all under here, and then I'll come out about right up here and then go straight up, and then use a black electrical tape and zip ties, fasten it up here, and then put the other part that we don't have to cut or home make, put that, and then it'll plug in right there. All right, so I'm getting ready to cut this. I don't have a long enough red wire, so I'm gonna split this, put a butt connector, and then keep going with red. I have another spool. I just wanted to use what I had used up, or I haven't used yet. I'm gonna let that cool down for a second, and it's almost already. Yeah, it's good. It cooled down quick. So I'm gonna use a flathead screwdriver. It's not gonna hurt or break, pinch, scratch the wires really at all. If it does, it's going to be so minimal it's not going to actually jeopardize the electricity coming through it. But I'm going to use this. You can pop these out. I'm just not right now. I'm just trying to do this quickly. So whenever you're doing this, I'm keeping these straight, and then I'm just pushing right here, right where they are underneath the panel there. I'm just pushing those down. So I'm just doing every, like, you know, about half an inch I go up, and then I can push it down. So same thing with this guy. All right, so right here, same thing. I'm just using extra wire that I have. So I'm about to split this one and then reconnect it just to get it to about right here, and that is where the other wire is going to come into play. Actually, we can go ahead and plug this in. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Truck has to be on for that one. Yeah, so my connection that I'll put right here will go right here. All right, so let's not talk about this, but I ran short on one wire. Good night. So I went ahead and plugged that in and stretched it and kind of just see where it naturally fell. Zip tied it up here, and then before I tuck it all the way under here, I'm going to go ahead and get the up here done. And then I'll turn it on before I do the finalize tucking away, just because these wires are all solid through here and all the way up. I'm going to go ahead and hook this all up before I finish that. So here we go. Alright, so here's my red wire. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go ahead and strip it. Give it a little twist, so then that way whenever you put it in here, it doesn't fray out and you can get all the wires in there. All right, we'll crimp it. All right. All right, I'm gonna throw this little stuff here in the bed. Now I'm going to shrink wrap these. I already did these ends. I'm going to do these, and we should be good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and black electrical tape these and make that solid all the way down, so that way it's protected from the weather, because I don't plan on taking these out at any time. So we're going to also move this back just a second. All right. All right, now I'm going to put this back. See how I tucked these like that? Actually, what I did on my other one was I had these come out of the bottom. So I didn't give enough wire here, so I'm going to bring this back a little bit, which that's okay, because it will line up just like that one, how it's more on the back window. And you can see that wire there. It just goes straight back, and it actually tucks underneath. So in that way, I get a nice watertight seal from the top. So that's very, very important. So I'm going to go ahead and kick this back just a little bit, and then it'll come out here on the bottom, and those wires will come over here. Before I forget, hit that subscribe button, or is it on this side? Either way, and then hit that thumbs up button. Why haven't you done that yet? All right, so I'm going to jump down, and we are going to, ooh, there it is. All right, so we're going to grab the key, and I believe that receptacle's hot. What we got? No, it's not working. I think I blew a fuse. I'm going to figure that out. Yeah, I think I blew a fuse when I, oh no, I'm gonna check. Not by this, I didn't, this is the first time I'm turning it on. No, I didn't blow a fuse there. Nope, it's still not on. All right, we'll be back. All right, got it. So, lifted up under here, found out there was a fuse. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see if you can get it. It's like a little burnt spot. Oh no, that's the good one. Sorry, I'm looking through the camera. See a little burn spot? Yeah, that's what it was. I'm gonna set that guy here. Put that one back in. We should be good to go. Gotta turn that truck back on. Nope, took the key out. Safety first. Look at that. Red dot there. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There it is, it's working. So that is white and that's amber. So now I can go ahead, finish putting that away, and then up there, go ahead and black electrical tape the rest of that. So thanks guys for watching. Hey, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And yeah, if this was helpful at all, leave a comment down below. Thanks.